Yo, what's up, guys? It is Goat Cisco Predictions. I hope you guys are doing well. I am making a quick video, so if you guys are seeing this, you're in luck. There's a bunch of new matches that were added to HLTV, and I'm going to be discussing all of them right here. So if you guys are new here, make sure you guys subscribe, leave a like on this video, leave a comment, whatever you want to do, and also join our community, join the Discord, where we do a lot of the live bets and have a lot of discussions. So join that as well. Link to that is in the description. But most importantly, make sure you subscribe. So getting into these predictions, we have all of the home sweet home games and a few of these Merker Masters games. The DreamHack Masters can be found on my last video, so you guys can go check that out as well. So Secret versus Syman. Now this matchup is going to be pretty quickly here in the next 2 hours and 45 minutes. So I'm going to be trying to pump this video pretty quickly here. In my opinion, from what I've seen from both teams, I'm going to be sticking with Secret here. Now the reason being is Syman is playing with this player called Cade, and he's terrible. I think he might even be their coach, but he's not very good. And Secret have actually shown some pretty solid results lately. They beat Spirit with the same lineup, which is quite a pretty solid upset, so I'm actually going to be sticking with Spirit, and I think the odds are pretty reasonable considering Syman is playing with a pretty bad player. Hard Legion versus Heroic. Now this matchup, there is a definite skill gap just between these two teams. Like, everything alone, there's just a big skill gap, and that's the one thing I want to focus on. Is that these two teams, yeah, Hard Legion has good upset potential and they beat a team like Navi, but I just think the skill gap between the team is just too large, and Heroic is honestly playing at a super good level right now. They're 2-0ing everyone with no problem, so I'm actually just going to be sticking with Heroic to win 2-0 here. So on to the next matchup, Sprout versus Alternate Attacks. This matchup is going to be a pretty interesting one. And in my opinion, both of these teams are playing super similar CSGO, and I just prefer the over 2.5 maps, as both these teams have certain advantages on certain maps that they should be able to capitalize on. For example, Sprout will either play Mirage or Nuke and get a win there, and then Alternate Attacks has proven that they have a solid Vertigo that they can easily take from Sprout. So I'm going to be sticking with over 2.5 maps. Heading into Smash versus Nordavind. This is another matchup that is going to be a clash of two teams that are very similar. Nordavind hasn't been playing their best CS lately, but they have been able to pick up some wins against Skade, but they did lose to Heroic in a pretty close series except on the Vertigo. So they've looked decent lately, but they haven't been great. Smash, on the other hand, they've been winning a decent amount. They've been beating teams like Hard Legion, Algo, Skade, but none of these teams are super good. In this matchup, I'm actually going to be going with the over 2.5 maps as well, as these two teams are super similar, and with the map pools again, both these teams should be able to trade maps. So Spirit versus Forze, and the last matchup here, I'm not sure why exactly some of these websites have the odds so high. Maybe that's a mistake, but as long as this is the same lineup as before, and just make sure when you guys are checking your stats and everything that this is the correct lineup, but I believe it is. I'm trying to find out why these odds are so messed up. But honestly, my prediction stays the same, that I'm going to be taking Spirit here. I've been backing them a lot lately, but they're a really solid team, and Forze is super inconsistent, and they have not been able to find recent solid form. Like, yeah, they beat Honoris and Syman, but at the same time, those teams aren't super solid teams. Spirit, on the other hand, they dropped a game to Secret, but that's sort of like a one-off. And yeah, I think that Spirit will have no problem taking this one. And they've also seemed to really dominate the trend of this sort of best of 3 series versus Forze. So I'm staking with Spirit. Make sure you guys subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment as well, join the community, do your thing. Good luck, guys. Take care. Peace out.